In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. The mosque of Allah shall be maintained only by those who believe in Allah and the last day, perform as-salat and give zakat, and fear none but Allah. It is they who are on true guidance. Do you consider the providing of drinking water to the pilgrims and maintenance of Masjid al-Haram as equal to the worth of those who believe in Allah and the last day, and strive hard and fight for the cause of Allah? They are not equal for Allah, and Allah guides not those people who are the Zalimun, the polytheists. Those who believe in oneness of Allah and migrated and strove hard and fought in Allah's cause with their wealth and their lives are far higher in degree with Allah. They are the successful. Amania is joining us from Dubai. Today we will discuss some issues related to polytheism and we'll try to find out what are her experiences and she thinks of the circumstances which we are facing as whole Ummah and ultimate solutions. How are you, Amania?
I'm good, Alhamdulillah.
So, Amania, would you like to tell me what happened when for the first time you recited Surah Ikhlas on your head? Exactly the point where the third eye lies. What you experienced? What are your feelings when you did it for the first time?
Thank you very much for this question. Basically right now, I wasn't that confident right now, but I just recited Surah Ikhlas again, pointing my finger on my forehead, and I'm just so relieved. Like, Alhamdulillah, I feel so calm. My heart was so calm. I just feel so lightweighted. Like, I never felt like that before. These words might seem very simple, like only words, but these are those kind of words like they have very heavy meanings and very heavy impact on the person who recites these words. And same goes to me. There are some words of Allah SWT, which give you calmity and peace to your mind and your heart and your soul too. Well, I will say that these words are very good. They are quite good to keep your mind relaxed and peaceful whenever you are in kind of stress or in tension or any kind of pain or any kind of struggle or obstacle you're suffering from your daily life. I must say, Alhamdulillah, I'm very good after saying these words.
In other words, can we say that the calm you experienced you never felt earlier before reciting Surah Ikhlas?
It is like those words of Holy Qur'an, they have a big impact on me. I never felt like that before. It's true that I have recited many surahs and everything, but this is a type of a wazifa or something which helped me a lot. And specifically, if we say that, especially this method was given by Muhammad Qasim and Abdul Karim, and it found very helpful for me and even for my mind. I literally never felt like this before. After reciting Surah Ikhlas for 3 times, pointing my finger towards my forehead, it really helps.
Good experience you shared. My next question is very interesting. If you like to give the answer. What are the differences you experienced before and after demolishing pictures and statues from your surrounding?
Basically, my life before demolishing the pictures was not like quite good. In other words, if I want to show my experience in words, it was like I lacked essence. I lacked a sense of something little like purity and a sense of purity that I lacked in my real life, especially the connection between me and Allah SWT. There were so many things that came into my way when I didn't demolish the pictures. Especially, it was like sometimes I had my back pain, sometimes headache, and many obstacles were there in my life, and I didn't thought that why there are some things like this. It was totally normal for me. But when I got to know about demolishing the pictures, nothing remained same. Like, it was so good. It had a very positive impact on me. The taste that I never felt in my prayers, I started to felt all of a sudden. Before that, I was just standing in front of Allah and I was just reciting those prayers, those words, and just going to sujood just like normal people, like a formality. But after those things, I just demolished the pictures and I felt a great connection between me and Allah SWT. Like, I never felt that before. It really felt like I was standing in front of Allah SWT. I was literally talking with Him by my words I was saying. It was like I just got back that kind of essence that I was lacking, and my things got so much easier after that. Like, the flow of my tasks were so smooth after demolishing the pictures. Like, it had a really good impact on me, and I will also refer to everyone to demolish the pictures, because literally those are only hollow vessels, I guess so, because you have to put lives in those things, and it's literally understood that you cannot do like that. That power only holds Allah Almighty, and we have no right to do like that. Literally, we don't even have those kind of powers to do those things. So it is a must need to destroy those pictures and those things.
And there are some ulamas who claim the pictures are not kind of polytheism, such as they deny the fact, instead they declare pictures as valid. So I usually ask those ulamas, if the pictures are not polytheism, and if pictures are not a lie, you should at least call upon those creations just come out of their painting or to come out of their sketches. If those creations are not able to move on or come out of the paper, then it's understood thing that pictures are the false creations, which has no life, no breathing, no talking, not even moving. How bad creation is that? It's a big sin. Never ever tolerable sin from Allah SWT.
Well, first of all, as I said earlier, that these pictures, literally, the pictures of any human person or anything, are just like hopeless, hollow vessels. So, if we say that Allah SWT is our Khaliq and He has the power to create everyone, and no one has that power, and literally, and also Islam says that you have to prove by putting the lives inside those hollow vessels, but we cannot do that because we don't have that kind of power, basically. So those are only hollow vessels, and if they are around us, how can we think that we are not like that? even if I want to give an example, well, I want to give the example of Prophet Adam alayhi salam. When he was also being created by Allah Almighty, he was also merely a statue. Like Allah SWT didn't put any life, any soul inside him. And by that time, the devil came in, entered his body and just roamed his whole body and just went out from the other opening when there was no life inside him. And how could we say that we are also protected from such kind of thing? Even Qur'an says that the devil runs deeper than our blood. So how can we say that we are not like those hollow vessels around us? So when I demolished those hollow vessels things, like those pictures, I felt very good. I felt like I was not being manipulated anymore.
There's a good explanation which I was expecting by your side. Let's talk about Muhammad Qasim bin Abdul Karim. You know, he never claimed himself as Imam al-Mahdi.
Yes, you're right.
So people call him as Imam al-Mahdi by witnessing the dreams and also having signs of Mahdi in him. And some people who don't believe call him Dajjal and fake Mahdi. Do you agree that Mahdi is a fake person, or Dajjal, or a ally of Dajjal?
First of all, I will totally give a negative response to the thing you asked me. First of all, why would we say that he's a Dajjal? Because, as I said earlier, the method of saying Surah Ikhlas 3 times, putting a finger on my forehead, was a method given by him. When he thinks about the humanity, when he thinks about the goodness of the reality of the humanity, why would he do something like this? Why would be the Dajjal? His intentions should be bad, when we all know that it's not. And it's totally natural for a person to negotiate this thing that, and if he is a good wisher, that's why he just told us this method of Surah Ikhlas. If he wasn't, then we can say that he is the Dajjal, but he is not. I don't think so.
What do you think? Why people comment worstly about Muhammad Qasim bin Abdul Karim? What are the factors why people do not have understanding of Muhammad Qasim bin Abdul Karim? What it can be?
There are some people who do not want to believe that Muhammad Qasim bin Abdul Karim is real Imam Mahdi. Some people are too lazy to find out themselves that he is a living example of Imam Mahdi. Basically, the world revolves around the rumors that one created and other listened, and the whole generation carries on that rumor. It seems goes like that.
I agree with that.
So I guess it's just a baseless thing that people just believe on other people's rumors and they just say bad things about that. Literally, at first, they just believe on those silly things that people say. But afterward, when they see from their own point of view, they are like, oh my goodness, they are so much in regret that they might have put a research on him by their own point of view, but they didn't. Because they are too lazy to do this. And not working on by on and just listening on the fake rumors that people spread just because they do not like Imam Mahdi or they do not want to believe on him. I guess so this is the main factor that why people comment worse on him.
Yeah, exactly, that point is valuable. I also think that some ulama, especially having seen all the signs of Mahdi in Muhammad Qasim bin Abdul Karim, they are denying for if they will approve Muhammad Qasim bin Abdul Karim as Imam Mahdi, they will have to obey him. That's why. Thanks, Amania. It was a good time and good to know about your views. And hopefully you are enjoying good. Take care. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.